Welcome back, viewers. We were just finishing off with Mr. Anwar Mia. We were asking the question of how you're running your business and what's affecting the business. The other question I was going to ask you is the recession. Has that affected you in any way?
The recession has affected a lot. Like the business went down maybe 10%, 15%.
Okay.
It has affected.
It has. What have you done to...
Well, what I've personally done is I couldn't put the price up or anything. So we try to, like everything you buy is gone expensive, but we haven't put the price up, so the customer have, so we want more customer to come, leave the price, then the staff wages gone up.
Okay.
But then some restaurant near you, they're doing buy one, get one free, this and that. That affected a lot as well.
I think it's very important, I think, that most of our restaurants need to somehow work on one platform, you know, and in terms of reflecting the increase in cost.
It's like chicken curry we were selling 10 years ago. We're selling the same price now.
Yeah, which is not very good, is it?
You know,
we need to be educate ourselves.
So that's what we did. We haven't put the price up. Just so the customer.
Do you have any online platform on your business?
We have Just Eat. We have Just Eat. Yes, but I found Just Eat does give you some businesses. It does take money from you. They charge you percentage, but it does give new customers.
Okay.
Because a lot of people these days, they like to...
What do you do to keep this? I mean, do you get these customers every week, though? Because Just Eat would probably promote that same customer to another company.
That's
any platform like that.
It's not same. You get different customers every week.
Yeah.
I think you get different customers.
Have you done anything to keep those customers that come the first time?
Well, yes. I mean, like what we do, we try to put a menu in the bag when we deliver the food. So a lot of the time, what the customers do now, they phone us direct instead of going through Just Eat.
That's good. So you're retaining that customer.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Do you use a POS system on your?
No, I'm thinking of doing it, but at the moment, I think we find it easy doing it manually, like the olden days.
Yeah, it's about getting used to it.
It's about getting used to it. Yeah.
In terms of efficiency, I think it might be a lot more better.
Yeah.
How about yourself, Mr. Chow? Did you?
EPOS system. I was thinking about it a year ago, 2 years ago, but we have this online system already going, and we have brothers from Coke.com. They did give us similar things with our website. You can order through our website, so that's good.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
So into our website and they can order, and so they're helping through to get the order through to us. But I think it's best to have those technology on place. But I haven't got at the moment. Manually we're working, but we need to upgrade ourselves to catch up with the other markets.
Very important.
Very is important, because at the moment digitally everything control. If you look in the websites, internet, the business is there.
Okay.
So people nowadays, they want to press the buttons, click the order.
Yeah.
That's the.
You've got all sorts of things like apps, mobile phone apps now. People want to just go on their phone, press the button, order their curry. That's it.
That's right. That's another thing.
So we need to move on. And we've had in our previous shows, we've talked about those more in depth. Obviously today we're going to talk about your experience in the business and the relationship with your accountant.
Well, when we first opened, businesses, it was pretty easy. But now everything is rule, regulation is very tough now.
Everything's getting tough. Yeah.
You have to be very careful what you're selling, what you're buying, not this, that, the environmental health is very strict.
Okay.
There's a lot of, it's very hard now, it's not easy anymore.
It's true. Can you quickly describe, I'm going to ask this question to both of you, describe an ideal employee for your business. What is an ideal employee? Somebody you want to work for you, what would be an ideal person?
For me, for example, I find that I have 1 or 2 English staff working for us. And for example, there's one English girl had us to our lot, I would say. If she put 100 takeaways, and there will be no mistake. And if our lot, there's 2 waiters working together, there will be 10 mistakes. So who do you employ?
The person that doesn't make mistake.
Mistake. So you need that, because the takeaways or is servicing inside, you need sharp, staff so you can deliver on time, and the service is on time. But sometimes we do get difficulties, like servicing, we do, sometimes we have to organize ourselves when we take the booking, for example. Like yesterday, we have some difficulties in our establishment. Suddenly, like all weeks is quiet, and yesterday was really chock-a-block online, and I told him, why didn't you stop? I said, from 10 o'clock, I said, stop everything. No more ordering. We don't, what we got, we need to serve them first.
Let's service the ones that we've got, yeah.
So we said, stop everything. Online, switch the online off, to take the phone line off, and make sure the service inside is an important house. Service is important because they're booked in, they need to get the service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
we have a caller,
difficulties.
so we're just going to go to the caller.
Sure.
Assalamu alaikum, caller.
Wa alaikum assalam wa
Can
rahmatullah.
I have your name and who would you like to speak to?
This is Muhammad Khan, and speak to Mr. Mukti, the presenter, please.
Assalamu alaikum. You can talk
Wa
to me.
alaikum assalam. How are you, Mukti? Are you all right?
I'm good. Bhai, how are you keeping?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. I'm watching your...
Yeah. Could you just say, are you calling from Birmingham or?
Yes, I'm calling from Birmingham.
Okay, and where from?
From Birmingham?
Okay, Birmingham, that's all right. Okay. What's your question, brother?
The question... Yes,
I recognize you. You are our Shabai from Abu Taitek. Yeah.
Yes, I'm watching your actually program. Wonderful. I heard discussing about the online presence and the ecosystem.
Yeah.
I would like to actually put my opinion there.
Please.
This is something mandatory now, to have your online presence. And Brother Anwar mentioned that he has justice.
Yeah.
Yes, justice is good, but he is not. Justice is not giving you a customer, giving you an order.
No, I agree
You
with
have your
you.
own website, then it's your own website giving you a customer that we discussed the day actually last program.
I agree with you, yeah.
Yeah, so just to add on something when you're discussing this, yes, it's a website is mandatory, and ecosystem also a mandatory tool to run a business successfully.
Yeah. And you.
Thank you anyway.
Thank you very much for your call. Thanks for calling in. Assalamu alaikum. Okay. I'm going to ask the same question to Mr. Anwar. Can you tell me about your opinion in terms of what you look for in a staff? And I'm going to make it quite quick because I want to go into Mr. Kabir about the accountancy side. What is this, an ideal staff for you?
An ideal staff for me, I think I need a chef that can do everything. I don't need to go and tell him do this, do that in the kitchen. That's
someone with good experience.
Good experience, and that is very important.
Okay.
I mean, recently I had to change a lot of chefs because they say they know everything, but when they come...
I agree with you. I mean, for us, a chef is the one who creates our product.
Right, yeah. At the front, I'm fine. I can manage it. No problem. I know it's hard, opening, check, this, that, but still okay, I can do that. But chef, I need a chef that can handle the... I don't need to go and see is the kitchen clean properly, this properly, that properly.
You want to make sure he's on top of it.
Yeah, he is on top of it, but
one more
it's
question
very hard
is,
to get now.
How do you work alongside your accountants? How do you work with your accountants? Could you, Mr.
Yeah, sure. Like brother here, Kabir Bhai is from Birmingham, I believe, and I'm sure he's going to have some talk with us about debating about us. And I have a friend who's accountant for me. Is from Sheffield. His name is Khair Bhai, and he does a fantastic job for me. And we work together. And is so much good to give us advice that like if normally what governments are looking at. Basically, say get your books right and make sure your staff's on the books, and give you the advice that we need daily. And for example, like part-timers, that does make up your staff accountable, for your say if you have a 6-7 staff, you do good business and whatever to balance the books, so you need to show it. So those things is important, like the brother here will explain. So it is hand to hand, you need to work together. Like they will advise you, say, if you look, if somebody's not VAT registered, and they have to tell you this the barrier that when you need to be registered, and it's their duty. And also our duty, work with the accountant. And
No problem, we
those
just
things,
got
yeah.
another caller. Huh?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum caller, where are you calling from? Bhaiya, can you put the volume down on your TV?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Can I have your name, bhai sahab?
Ji, bhai,
Okay, bhai, so where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Oxford.
Okay, bhai sahab, do you have a
I don't know
question?
about your what program. I just saw talking about work and share crisis. Is that right, brother?
Yes, sorry,
Who do you want to speak to?
who would you like to speak to?
Well, I'm just want to speak about the worker and about the crisis. About staff.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Please ask your
Bhaiya,
question.
আমরা সহলো সাফার করলাম যেমন স্টাফে সাফার করা প্লাস বছরলো সাফার করা প্রবলেম ভাইয়া স্টাফে বছরলে বেশি লুকআপটা করতেন না করি এখন মানুষ নয়া সেক্টর ক্রিয়েট না যারা নতুন প্রজন্ম তারা আইয়া হামুতেছে না রেস্টুরেন্ট রাখানে যেন সিস্টেমটা ভেরি বাদ টাইম আর লেগে ভাই মানে আমি লং টাইম ধরে কাম করে সেক্টর 15 ইয়ার্স ধরে লাস্ট 10 ইয়ার্স ধরে আমি সেটা দিয়ে করলাম এক জায়গার মধ্যে
জি
কিন্তু আমার পাঁচটা বাদ নাই ভালো ভেরি গুড তারা মায়া করা করে আমি টাকলাম তারা কোনো খাল করলাম
জি ভাই, আপনারা একটু আওয়াজ করে কইবেন না, আপনার ভলিউম যার গেছে আস্তে।
জি 1 সেকেন্ড
ও হোক।
আমি লাস্ট 10 ইয়ার্স ধরে
জি
সেম কারণে কাম করলাম
জি
আমরা আরব ব্রাঞ্চে কাম করছিলাম তাই না মানে তারা নয়া ব্রাঞ্চ ছিল 10 ইয়ার্স আগে
জি
তো আমি তার লগে ইসলাম আছি তারা মায়া কথা করে আমি আসি কিন্তু সবচেয়ে বিষয় লগিয়া এভরিথিং বাই প্রায় আপ হয় কিন্তু সে বলুন বেতন আপ হয় না গতকালে যদি কেউ টাইম পারা মানুষ তো টাইম কি জেলা কারণ টাইম খালি বেতন না নি ও সমান বেতনে রাখি দেন টাইম 5 বছর 6 বছর 7 বছর 8 বছর সবটা কিন্তু বেতন আপ হয় না
ওকে,
আমরা তো বলছি লাস্ট ইয়ার তুলে আর 100 মলম দিলাম দিছি আর
আর বেজারে তো আমার মাথা অনেক হোক
বেজারের এখানে প্রশ্ন নাই।
না।
আপনি ওয়ার্ক রাইট ঠিক আছে।
কারণে কিন্তু এই সেক্টর এখন খালিও আমার অনেক ট্রেনমেন্ট আছে তাই তাই এটা হচ্ছে সেগুলি কাম সেটা এখন তাই তাই অন্য সেক্টরে গেছে ট্যাক্সি গেছে
জি
বা অন্য ছোটখাটো ব্যবসা বাণিজ্য তাই তাই সেটা ওপেনিং হয়ে যাচ্ছে তাই হয়ে গেছে
জি
আর ধরুন আপনার তো ছেলেগুলো বা আমরা ছেলেগুলো যারা আছে এখন তারা রেস্টুরেন্ট আমাদের না
জি
বিকজ রং সিস্টেম খারাপ
আচ্ছা।
তারা নয়া বা এরকম ব্যবসা যদি করে তারা যদি সিস্টেমটাকে বদলাইতা সকল মানুষ আর আইলো নেই আমার জন্য
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে ভাই, ঠিক আছে ভাইয়া। ভাইয়া আপনার আসলে ব্রেকও টাইমে বাড়াইয়ার, তো আমি কুইকলি তারা প্রশ্ন করবো, আপনার প্রশ্নের উত্তর দিবার লাগে। সো ভাই ফসল ভাই, could you answer this
Ji,
question?
thank you very much, brother, calling us and give
Thank you
your
for
time
calling,
to his valuable work rights.
Time, yeah.
Like you said, the wages, regarding the wages, it is important for everybody. And if you look at it, I think we are benefiting more than any other sector in the country for wages-wise. And a lot of our brothers who doesn't want to work in the restaurant, they want to be their own boss.
Yeah.
So what they choose different career. So they go to the taxiing, whatever, any other jobs is available. But they're not feedbacking to the restaurant. So restaurant bosses always it's not bad. It's good. There's a good bosses. Like for example, some youngster, youngster, we give the opportunities living upstairs and working downstairs. So this is another cost, which is we need to change that. So for example, we give food to the staffs, and it's like some family background, they don't mind give food to the staff or whatever, and some bosses, they're really cautious
Nice,
about their staffs, how much they spend onto their staffs' foods. And for example, nowadays is the revenue side. They look at those sort of things. Say, are you paying for your are you giving food to your staffs? Are they paying for it? For things like that, we need to be careful. So they're benefited in kind. So brother accountant shop, we will tell you about all these things. So we have to be careful. So in the wages wise, I'm sure you need to talk to your boss and make it right for you.
Yeah,
And it shouldn't be a problem. And like he's working for that establishment for a long, long time.
Yeah,
And
10
we're
years,
really happy to see, those chefs is there. So I'm sure there's a good, staffs always get good pay, so it's not a problem. I think it's one or two bosses maybe not paying, but I'm not sticking for them. But I mean, if you work for me, example, we are looking for staffs. And if you're not happy one places, there is other places is available. So we need to work with how is trend going. The wages structure we need to change.
I think
like,
the whole industry needs to have a relook at it.
Yes, we need to, like this year we are doing all these things.
Thank you very much for your time.
And I think this brother needs to...
I'm just going to go to the break now, so we're coming back. Viewers, we're going to the break, and we're coming back. Please tune in. Thank you. And actually, have a pen and paper with you. I've got a quiz for you today. Thank you. See you after the break.